What's up, everyone? Joey here with 2 Cent Cinema, and today we're going to be doing a quick reaction to the new trailer that just dropped for Dune Part 3. This is the second trailer that they've put out, and the first one was awesome, so I'm hoping this one's even better. Stick around.
I'll always love you because we grew up together. You made me who I am.
You're my older brother, and I love you. But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
If you could see your whole life from start to finish, would you change things?
That was the best acting I've ever seen in my whole life. 2 Cent Cinema.
I trusted you! You promised me that you would never take power in your name.
It looks really grainy. Okay.
You convinced me that this was your home. That I was your home.
What do you know about me?
Okay. More chanting.
You have conquered the galaxy. You've destroyed thousands of worlds.
What are your thoughts on that?
Ooh, Jason Momoa.
I think you're way beyond redemption.
Why are you here?
To deliver a peace proposal.
Peace is a good thing. Why should I refuse?
Wow, this looks
Because
awesome.
it's meant to destroy you.
Ooh, the music.
Strike at the
Beautiful.
core of imperial power.
Florence Pugh. I don't know why she looks that
You
way, but
intend to
that's
kill
awesome.
Paul?
Regime change.
Idiot. You've just signed our death warrants.
I found someone. The future has a way of talking to me. I can't see what's ahead.
How does it feel to be human like everyone else, Paul Atreides?
You have no fear, do you?
I fear dishonor.
You sound like an Atreides.
I've been told I was one.
That's sick. Stoneburner. Get a little bit of the worm there. We haven't seen that in the other
Forgive me.
trailers.
For all
Trailer.
I've done.
I think he said, "Forgive me for all I've done." Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that a few more times for sure. I mean, right off the bat, we got a lot more of Zendaya's character. Let me switch to the other camera. A lot more of Zendaya in that, which is great. I mean, we didn't get to see a lot of her in the first movie, and the second one, I feel like people weren't really happy with her character. I didn't have a problem with it. I think Zendaya is great in most of the things that she's in. And she's just so likable. But I get some of the criticism. But at the end of the day, that trailer is, I don't know if it's as good as the first trailer. It does give you a bit more, and honestly, after watching it a few times, I'm sure I'll come away feeling differently. But like right now, I don't know. I mean, we got to see a little bit more of Hate, which is Jason Momoa's character, that's a little bit of a spoiler, so I won't say any more than that. But get to see a little bit more of his and Paul's dynamic. We got to see a little bit more of the environments that we're going to be seeing. There was a couple of cool shots within some corridors that I thought was very interesting that I want to look back at. More of Scytale, played by Robert Pattinson. See a little bit more of him. There was that scene with Florence Pugh where they're discussing what will be the main theme of this movie, what they want to do about Paul Atreides. And because he has prescience, she made an interesting comment there and said, "You just signed our death warrants." Because even like bringing this up, it becomes a part of what will be a part of Paul's sight because he can see Florence, or not Florence. He can see Princess Erlon, who is played by Florence Pugh. He can see everything that she's involved in. There's a twist there. You'll find out later. What else did we just see? Let's look back a little bit. Let's jump right back into that. I want to see a little bit more of. Feel bad talking over it when we're just trying to enjoy it for the first time. All right, we're going to run this back one more time. So this is interesting. He still has hair. It looks like almost we're going to be starting right from where the second movie left off.
You would never take power in your name. You convinced me that this was your home. That I was your home.
So another interesting, recognize the blue scarf or whatever you want to call it. That's pretty significant. She let it go. He's finding it in the desert. Like that they must have had something happened.
You've conquered the galaxy.
Jason Momoa playing Hate.
You destroyed thousands of worlds.
Wow.
What are your thoughts on that?
Were those bodies crucified? Like, in a sense? Like, that was interesting.
You destroyed thousands.
Yeah. So those are skeletons or the remains of conquered, or I don't know, maybe they're prisoners of war. Who knows? It's a pretty eerie and crazy visual, though. I think that might be Aaliyah there, if I'm not mistaken.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think you're way beyond redemption.
That fight scene looked really cool. He has him chained down right there, as you can see.
I think you're way beyond redemption.
Which tells you a little bit how the dynamic's going to go between those two characters. Now, is that a statue of Paul? Or, yeah, I'm not sure.
Why are you here?
To deliver a peace proposal.
Peace is a good thing. Why should I refuse?
We're going to see some more vehicles. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Because it's meant to destroy you.
We plan to strike at the core of Imperial power.
Yeah, I've read the book, Dune Messiah, multiple times, and I don't know what I don't know if this is like clay or paint or what she has on her. I don't know what the significance of that is. It's not really referenced in the book, so that'll be interesting. Maybe there's something different he's doing in the story that is, separate from the book, because he's deviated from the book quite a bit already. So it wouldn't be surprising if there's a reason for this that just I wouldn't be aware of, having read the books.
You intend to kill Paul?
Regime change.
Idiot. You've just signed our death warrants.
Like I said, he can, as soon as you propose that to Princess Erlon, Paul is going to know about that. So that's what she's referring to right there. He has prescience. He can see the future. He can see all possible futures for the people within his vicinity, within his sphere of influence, essentially.
I found someone.
Who did he find?
The future has a way of talking to me. I can't see what's ahead.
God, the visuals are just so awesome.
To be human, like everyone else, Paul Atreides.
Okay.
You have no fear, do you?
I fear dishonor.
You sound like an Atreides.
I've been told I was one.
Woo-hoo! That was a cold line. You sound like an Atreides. I've been told I was one. That's pretty sick.
Forgive me
all I've done.
Okay, I take it back. That's a pretty good trailer. That's... Whew, I got chills that time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, overall, fantastic. There's a lot to break down there. There's a lot to go into. There's a lot of spoiler territory that you could go into if you really wanted to. Um, Interesting changes from what I remember of the book. I don't remember Duncan Idaho, Jason Momoa's character. He also played. There's a reason why we call him Hate in the third movie. That's a spoiler. Sorry. Um, but I don't remember him ever fighting battles or doing anything of that nature in the book. So maybe we're getting like backstory and like a little bit more than even the book gave us. Because really, the book was more of like a political, like a politically driven kind of story, versus the first one, which was kind of like an origin story telling you the story of Paul Atreides. It definitely has a darker theme. I mean, just some of the visuals that we've even seen are pretty gruesome. You got Anna Taylor-Joy with the blood all over her. You got the bodies on the cross, not crosses, but the X's rather, at Paul, and like he's gonna be going through the jihad and like the war, the holy war that he's gonna go through. It looks like it's going to be an emotional movie. I honestly feel from what I've seen of this that it's going to be the best of the three. It's hard to say right now. Obviously, we haven't seen the movie, but I think the first one was just kind of a test to, see if they could build the world and if it really resonated with people. And it obviously did. And the second movie was even better than the first. So I'm just hoping they can end this trilogy on a high note. Denis Villeneuve is such a great director. The cast is stacked as always. And if he does land this, we're going to have to talk about this being the best trilogy of all time. I'm not just saying that. Critics agree that the first two movies are probably in the top 100 movies of all time, if not for the story, but just for the cinematography, the music, the cast. Denis Villeneuve is going to go down as one of the greatest directors of all time. I have no doubt. He's kind of overshadowed right now because he lives in the same era as Christopher Nolan. But I honestly, there's a few movies that he's made already that I think are better than most of what Christopher Nolan has done. And I know that's a hot topic. Besides Interstellar, maybe Inception. I mean, well, I can go on and on. Memento is so good. Leaving some stuff out. Don't get mad at me. But at the end of the day, Denis Villeneuve, fantastic. I know he's going to really stick this landing and give us what we want. I know come December, we're all going to just be psyched to see it. I hope everybody does go out and see it. Go see it in IMAX if you have a theater near you. I promise you, sit 15 rows back so your eyes aren't and your mind isn't just completely blown. Spend the extra $5 and see it on the big screen. It's really important that you do that. If you're at home, you're looking at your phone, you're getting up to take a pee break, you're not really locked in. That's why the theater is so important. And I hope everybody does start, going to the theater more often and experiencing movies how they're supposed to be experienced, with loud speakers and the biggest screen possible. With that being said, thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by and listening to me rant about this film that I'm super excited about. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.